That's how you play the matchup. That's how you play both those characters.
That's
is
why
like,
it's
you find the hit.
so neat.
It's crazy. I love it. This game's so cool. All right, Sethix Mo Kitty. Oh no.
Yeah, we're getting all right. So Sethix Mo Kitty and Torque Backpack are set for the 5th place matches, getting Sethix and Mo Kitty first, and a rough pull for Seth.
MSB and Elkies for winners finals.
Yes.
Which I think was the expected. I want to say that was, if not 1 and 2 seed, probably like 1 and 3 seed. But
probably something.
All right, Forsburn Etalus is very funny because this is. Oh no! Sethix charges it too long. This is when Forsburn's recovery is actually bad.
Yeah, Icicle's getting rid of smoke, so
you just can't do anything. If you're off stage, you're pretty much dead. And Mo Kitty taking full advantage of that. Very clean stock.
Yeah.
Still a pretty good amount of percent on him, but it's Etalus. If he gets armor, he's got another 18 stocks to play with.
Yeah, this is one of those matchups where it feels like if you're not playing really optimal on hit and try to play the hit and run game that Forsburn is so good at, like you'll eventually get outvalued. That was a hell of a call. Oh my god.
I don't even know if that was intentional, but if it was, Seth, you are a genius.
I have a feeling like no one teleports that high, and no one teleports that high because you're planning on something normal. Like I'm pretty
I mean, definitely
sure
not. Okay, Mo Kitty going for the air hammer. Like they're very clearly having fun, and you love to see it. That back air is not quite gonna kill, but it's a pretty good position.
Not again. That
I was wrong. It was so intentional. That's crazy.
Absolutely confirmed to be intentional. That was a
confirmed intentional. And now this is like the momentum is kind of in Sethix's favor here. It could very easily end if Mo Kitty can get him off stage, but Sethix is just keeping this pressure up. Yeah, it's so much harder when you're scared of it. Sethix with that, like, was that a reverse 3 stock or am I crazy?
It was reverse 3 stock, and Sethix started the last stock at 121 and ended the last stock at 120.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
That was a very good set.
To the very
good game. That was only game 1, my god.
Absolutely. And I love the internal management of the risk reward that Mo Kitty went through in those last couple seconds, because you saw the entire stage was covered in smoke. You can icicle to get rid of almost all of it, but then you risk getting
parries it.
That was the decision that had to be made. Like, do you think he can parry on reaction? Do you try and lower and go down closer to the wall, so start with a low recovery with the chance to wall jump after a parry to get out a parry stun? Or do you go back to stage early and try and play into smoke Forsburn? No option here is good, and Sethix played them all to perfection.
Yeah, that was an incredible stock from Sethix. Going into Blazing Hideout, I'm not surprised by this pick. This is kind of the de facto, the funny Etalus stage.
Yeah, the stage is
Sethix with so much momentum going into this. I wouldn't be surprised if Mo Kitty had to reset and just kind of regroup his thoughts here, because you could see him scrambling a whole lot at the end. Opts to go for coverage there, but it's
yeah, it's been
rolls
just like this
the
are everything for characters that love these flat drops, and we're starting to see Mo Kitty get more into the groove here that they missed at the end of game 1. But strong starts mean nothing if you don't finish well. So that's where the question lies for Mo Kitty. Oh, we're just letting him play in the clouds.
I mean,
like, this is fine.
What else? This is optimal for Forsburn. If you have that top platform, you just wait. You just wait, and you can plat drop. And like, you have to understand like just how threatening it is to have a Forsburn in smoke on that top platform, because you can do a plat drop and cover any point on the stage. Like, if Mo Kitty whipped at any point on that stage, Sethix could have covered it. Like,
well, that's where the
in
dash
that
attack
position, it's so strong.
So I'm not going to disagree with the fact that it is strong, but down a stock, I hardly call it optimal. Especially because if you're jumping around, constantly spawning smoke, that's where all of these plays come in, and suddenly Sethix burned all of his resources, got hit once, and exploded immediately.
Up here, not quite going to do it.
That brings back and forth, and there's Mo Kitty starting to feel that groove a little bit.
You're right, this is like, while Seth is down a stock, this is a bad position. Has the armor on, but not a whole lot more for damage on it.
Etalus.
They're probably breaking about one good the refresh though.
Burnt it all.
This should be curtains for Sethix.
Can't always
Although
say
we've seen him make the comeback this very set. Yeah, there it is. Mo Kitty answering back with a 2-stock of his own.
Matchup is so swingy, but a lot of times it can depend on the first stock rather than individual play last stock and later stock placements, though.
No, 100%. If you get the snowball up, like both of these characters snowball so hard. If you get it like rolling down the hill, you can pretty effectively roll the game. But like, just still, it's still so swingy. Going to rock wall because we didn't need because my heart definitely needed more uncertainty.
Yeah, right. No set with a heavyweight in Rivals of Aether is complete without a game on Rockwall.
We love Rockwall.
Because we need a little bit of...
This is on your channel, right? This is the rock and wall torture. Just want to make sure I'm not saying that on the Rivals channel. Great parry from Sethix. Although you're dead there. You just can't live there.
Yeah.
I don't think any DI could have saved you, because you just die on the first bear there.
Yeah, on the dash attack bear, I'm pretty sure the second bear is confirmed. But
yep.
Oh man, we are slip and sliding. Just a little bit of ice goes a long way, and as soon as you see the jump call out, that is when the icicles were launched from Mo Kitty. Sethix does find a parry into it down strong, and another parry. Parries are so important for Sethix here. It's how he's been able to garner any amount of offense, both in this game and the other game he won, game number 3. He's very, very reliant on that defensive tool, but mix-ups from Mo Kitty could certainly throw that off, assuming Mo Kitty doesn't go full in, which is what they just did.
I mean, Seth had to be ready for it, though, and he was. It's like...
Well, that's the thing. I was thinking Mo wasn't going to do it, but he slipped and slided.
But, like... I mean, sometimes like, when the commentators don't expect someone to do something, that's like... That could even be a plus side, because you bet the player doesn't expect it. I mean, that's a bad example, because Seth totally did expect it, but, you know...
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's the 50-50
me up, please.
The do or do not type idea. Like, is he gonna do it or is he gonna not do it? Like,
exactly.
You gotta play around him doing it rather than play around him not doing it. Him not doing it means he doesn't do anything. Yeah.
The Eclipse, that's a free kill. Mo Kitty up 2-1. This set has been very funny.
Sethix was really making his way back there. Like the parries were on point. The timing reads were pretty good. It was parries on icicles, parries on the dash attacks. Like everything was falling into place defensively. It was Mokity's offense and willingness to take a hit that transformed that game, because
Yep,
he would just
sometimes
soak up a hit and find a reversal off of it, or soak up a hit and still play the scramble. Like, and sometimes that's what you need to do.
That's the story of Rival. Soak up a hit and get a reversal off. Alright, this is game 4. Going back to Rockwall, yeah, again, it seems like these players are both very in each other's heads, and like it's really just a war of attrition here. Like, who can win? Not a war of attrition. It's just a war of who can guess right more consistently. And
oh boy, we love coin flips.
Oh, something died.
Uh-oh.
Yay!
Rivals crash.
Welcome to Rivals!
Rivals of Aether is a game created by Dan Fornace.
It is held together with tape and glue. We love it here. This is, like, again, this is what we love about Rivals. Because half the time it doesn't fucking work.
Yeah. The replay system is something they still haven't solved.
Nope. They're never gonna solve it.
And they won't. Love it.
And it's just, like, we were about, I want to say a minute or two in. Alright, guys.
Yeah, we were barely.
Time for,
Prepare to fast forward.
yeah. Hyper Survival!
Ludicrous speed. Uh-oh. I think... Okay, I didn't remember seeing a stock taken, but it's fine.
We can just call it here. This is fine.
Yeah. This is fine. It's a situation we have seen a couple of times now. Like,
Yeah.
Mokity's up a stock. He's got armor up. Sethix is down a stock, but finds a crazy pickup because the knockback reduction on the armor meant he could confirm an up air, which closed down a stock.
That's, like...
Awesome.
That's so funny.
Awesome.
It broke armor, but because it broke armor and he still had armor on it, confirmed. That's awesome. Fantastic.
That's some Marvel stuff right there.
I love that interaction.
Absolutely beautiful. Another forward air is going to close up the stock. Taking Etalus to Rockwall is so dangerous. But
you really can't make any mistakes, because, like, if you get edge guarded, even more than usual, you're super dead. At least, like, on any other stage, you can DI out once and, like, have that 50-50, but no, on this stage, it is so tough. That being said, this is an even game now. He really, like... Oh, that might be it, though, Seth. He does have his resources. He can get back to stage, but if this...
But he has to play around parry on his recovery.
He has to play safe. That's it. Mokitty taking it 3-1. Somehow. That felt like such a...
Yeah,
that felt like a game 5, but no, 3-1 for Mo.